Hi. So, I thought today something different. I need to colour my hair. So look, look at it. Look at my roots. Look how grey I am. Oh my god. Look, really grey. Look how long they are. Roots. So, I haven't got my microphone plugged in because I kind of don't want to get hair dye on it. So, I've just started this to see if I've got like the right angle because I've got to be over here to look in the mirror. So yeah, I'm just gonna pause this while I get the hair dye and get all my bits and bobs together that I need. So I can't see. Hello, I'm back. So very important, first step, gloves. So I don't really like the ones that come in the pack. So I've got my own anyway. I bought a box of them, like a box of them ages ago. So that's yeah, that's what I've got. So just black because it's silly having the coloured ones. Oh, clear ones because or blue or whatever. They just get covered in hair dye, don't they? So thought instead of doing one of my gloomy videos of me feeling a bit sorry for myself, I do feel sorry for myself today, but I'm going to change it up and I'm going to do, when I get this glove on, I'm going to colour my hair. So at the moment, I used to always have my hair bleached. I used to bleach it all and I had really bright colours. But when I got unwell, like when my mental health isn't very good, my hair falls out. So, and I got like, it was really thin, you know, all around here. So like, I've got a lot of like new growth now because I've not bleached it for ages. So I'm quite impressed with how much it's grown. But it's desperate for a cut. So just ignore the length of it and stuff. So anyway, the colour that I've got at the moment, or most importantly, sorry, not the colour, but I've got a cup of tea. Because you've always got to have a cup of tea. Makes everything better, doesn't it? A cup of tea. So I've got this hair colour. Hi. Yeah, this one. Try not to get it like the window light is shining on it, but yeah. And the colour is Cyber Purple 046. So, and this is the colour that I've used for a while. So, it looks quite nice in the light. It's a really nice colour, and it works quite well on my hair. I'm going to try and start not to say as much. So in the box you get, tip it all in the sink. In the box, instructions. Now, because I've coloured my hair many times with this product, I'm not going to read them, but you must. Disclaimer, you must read the instructions in full and follow them. So today, I'm not going to do that because I know the instructions inside out. I'm looking at them now. So that's done. You get your little bag of gloves, which we don't need because I've put these ones on. And then, because also when you've got long nails, mine are only like stick-on ones, but when you've got long nails, those baggy gloves that come in the box are quite, they break really easy. Your nails go through them and stuff. So anyway, also in the box, look, sipping a cup of tea. Sorry, I do slurp my tea a bit. You get your developer. I can't even get my words out today. I'm really tired. I haven't slept much. So look, I look rubbish. But anyway, so in here, you get your applicator bottle with the developer lotion inside it. And then you get the colour cream in the tube that you squeeze into the developer bottle. And then when you're done, there is the care conditioner for after. So I've actually got one on the side there. I've probably even got some hair dye in a drawer. But this box arrived because I have it on auto renew from like Amazon, so it comes, I don't know, I think it gets delivered about every 8 weeks. So I colour my hair about every 4 to 6 weeks, something like that, because, you know, you get roots and I'm grey and I'm old. And, you know, I don't like having roots. They look ugly when you've got a colour on your hair. It looks ugly. It looks a mess. Makes you look old. So we're going to cover that up today. But what I'm going to do, instead of using the developer bottle that comes with it, I'm going to use a mixing bowl because I don't want to mix it all up. I'm only doing my roots, so I only need a small amount of mix, and I could probably get away with maybe a third of the mix because my hair is quite thin. It looks fairly thick, but it's not. It's fine, and it just fluffs and fuzzes up in any kind of damp situation. I'm just looking because I don't know what I've done with the applicator brush for the hair dye. I think, let me just grab one from the dressing room. 1 second. Ta-da! Applicator brush. Directions one, no less. This is not a directions bowl. I have got directions bowls. I think they're in the dressing room. But this bowl will do. It does not matter what bowl you use. The thing I do like about the directions bowls, they've got like a non-slip bottom on them so that it doesn't slide about. So I'm going to mix this on here. What I'm going to do is put just half of the mix. I'm going to mix up half of it. So about half of the tube with about half of this. I'm not going to be ever so accurate because I don't think you particularly need to be, because not everybody gets every last drop out of the tubes and things like that. So we're going to go with half and half and mix it up with the brush and apply. Okie dokie. So here we go. Stop saying get frustrated with myself. So yeah, I can be quite amusing when I'm not crying. Half. Alright, hang on. It does have marks on the bowl, like measuring. Anyway, half. Mark with my finger. Where is half? Okay, got it. Put half in. Oh, I'm trying to do it on camera. So yeah, it is. Ooh, maybe I got it right. Let's have a look. See how much we've got left. Can I have a bit more? A little bit more. Oops, that sloshed out a bit quick. Yeah, so that's about half where my finger is. Doesn't look it on here, but yeah, it is about half of the mix, I'd say. Now the rest is drippling. That's a new one. Well done, Sally, making up new words as well. So, okay, put the lid back on this. Very important step. Put the lid back on. Put it back. I'm going to put it back in the box so don't use it again. I'm not going to use it again, but I'll be able to find it. Not like the other one. that I've obviously taken out of the box and put in a drawer. I'm just looking at all my drawers. Oh yeah, it's up there. I found it. So I've got two half ones now because I've opened this. So oops. Oh well. So anyway, I'm opening it now. So I'm going to put half of this tube in, pierced it with the end of it, just in case you've never used one of these little box kits before. I never used to like them because I used a box kit once and it went horribly wrong, and I ended up with elasticy, stretchy hair. So yeah, it went a little bit wrong. So then I went off them. So then I went on to just mixing my own. So I used to buy the big developer bottles because I was just buying bleach and stuff anyway. I just need bleach and then directions for the colour. I love directions colours. I still want to be bright, but after I lost my mum and dad, and I don't want to go on about that in this video, but after I lost them, I didn't feel very nice and bright, and I looked in the mirror at one point, and I'd not coloured my hair for ages, and it was blonde then with the colour over the top. And I'm just mixing this up now. Look, mixing. So I totally went off bright colours, and I just wanted to cover up the grey hair. So I nipped into town, and I went to Superdrug, I think. Yeah, I did, Superdrug. And I bought 2 boxes of this. And I've been this colour since. So there we go. We are mixed. Okay, so normally I would say section it all off, but I'm going to apply this really quick. I'm only doing it to my roots, and I just wanted to come on and have a little chat while I did it. Some people asked me where... Oh, I forgot a hair clip now. I'm so organised. 1 second. I'm still talking. Still talking. Where did the child put the hair clip? Here we go. I was doing my daughter's hair this morning in braids before school because she's got like really afro hair. So we braid it quite a bit for school because it's just easier, like easy, nice and tidy, and it holds it up out the way. A bit better than just ponytails and stuff. So yeah, anyway, yeah, so I did all her hair this morning. Defluffed it. We call her hair Velcro hair because it seems to collect dust. I don't know why. It's like it picks everything up, dust and fluff. And because you don't need to wash her hair very often, I don't wash my hair very often either. Like because when I had bleached hair, it's not very good for it, and her hair is really curly, and it's not good to wash it all the time. It just takes all the moisture out, and her hair's so beautiful when it's done. It's, you know, and her hair is in beautiful condition now. It's really good. We've really worked hard on it. There was a point when she was a bit smaller where all the back of her head was matted because she wouldn't let me brush it at all. She wouldn't let me touch her hair. She used to scream because it hurt. Obviously, it hurt to brush. She wouldn't let me near it. And there was an incident with her dad at home, and it kind of scared her in the bath. So then it meant that then she wouldn't let you wash her hair. Even she wouldn't let water near her hair. It was honestly ridiculous. I couldn't detangle it all. At that point, you could only detangle it when it was wet. Now we've really worked hard, and like today I could brush her hair normally with a brush with it being dry, which is rare. You can, you know, it's hard to do that. It is, and especially they get bored and it hurts. They don't want you to brush their hair. the kids, they just want it up, out the way, out of their way so they can go and play. That's the point, innit? Not to look particularly fancy. I don't spend hours upon hours braiding her hair. There's no point. But it was a good, I'd say about 45 minutes this morning. Brush, detangle, get all the fluff out, repart it, put it in little bobbles to keep it nice and tidy, and little braids. And, you know, it is a time-consuming process. Anyway, we've got to a point now where we can manage her hair quite well. I'm going to drink some tea and then carry on with my hair dye, because I'm just talking. Gulp. So, it's starting to change up now to this purpley colour. So, all I've done is I've split off just a section, and what I'm going to do is start under here to just get around all the hairline. And then I'm going to go into the next like parted area. I might even part it again. All I do is part with my fingers, rough parts. I'm just trying to cover these roots. That's all. Just make sure we don't have roots and grey hair, because it looks terrible on me at the moment. It's making me look much older than I am. I wanted grey hair for ages, you know. I wanted to colour it grey for bloody ages. Anyway, right, let's get a bit of colour on, shall we? Look, I'm trying to do it. Look, here we go. I'm guessing. I haven't got a mirror. Can't see what I'm doing. So, that's roughly about right. There we go. If I ain't got it all the little fluffy bits around, I'll go back over it at the end just to make sure I've got all around the hairline, because I tie my hair up a lot, so it looks better to make sure you've got no roots around your hairline if you're tying it up all the time, doesn't it? So I think that's about it. Just give me a quick check in the mirror. Okay. So look, now I'm going to try and bring this kind of section, just split it a bit. Want to make sure we get all the roots, don't we? So here we go. I'm going to go down and then up in that part, and then hopefully that's covered those. As I say, I'm not even looking in the mirror to do it. I'm just feeling my way around. You can tell where you got it, and I'm not too fussed if it goes on my head. It's not. I think it's got a little bit of lightener in it, but it doesn't burn my head or anything like that. So here we go. Just guessing what part is about here. Could be completely wrong. Might be making a big tit out of myself here. Look. Right. So that is some colour on underneath. I'm going to get part another bit. Look, I can see in the mirror where it is. I've got loads of mirrors on the other side of the bathroom. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm turning my back to those so that you can see on the camera what I'm doing. Because, you know, it's silly just looking at my face, isn't it? When I'm colouring my hair, you might as well look at what I'm doing. See if I'm colouring it right. Look, you tell me. I don't know. Here we go. Put someone down. Look, go down. This is how I do it anyway. Might be right, might be wrong. Normally you'd quarter, obviously, this section off, but because my hair's pretty thin, it's pretty easy to cover. Just make sure I've got it all around here, because it tends to be quite grey. The roots are very, very grey around here, behind my ears for some reason. So anyway, it's quite stubborn grey, should we say? I don't know. Is that what you call it? Anyway, next part, because we don't want to spend ages doing this, is just above my ears. I'll do just feeling along, making sure that it's dry hair that I'm trying to leave down. Look, it's not always perfect. I do get occasionally going back over the same bit, but it's better just to go back over that, isn't it, than to have missed some. So here we go. Just quick little bit there. Look, next bit, roughly around there. I think feels like I'm getting it all. So, excuse me. I'm just getting over a really bad chest infection and a chest infection, and I was on steroids and stuff. I'm just going to put this bit up because I'm fed up of holding it up now. Anyway. So I was just getting over that. I was on like steroids and antibiotics, and I lost my voice. I was coughing constantly. So, okay. So if I cough a little bit, sorry about that. So I'm just going to get behind my ears, look. Make sure I cover all that bit. And then lift this up to, because look, I've got ear piercing stuff. I don't want to get hair dye on it all. Usually I end up with someone, but let's try, eh? I'm not amazing at this. I've done it, I've coloured my own hair for years now because I once went to a hairdresser's and in my area, and bless them, I was a customer there for ages. I'm just gonna get a wipe out. So I don't want to cover my face with hair dye. If you leave it on too long, it does colour. So let's get a wipe. I'll wipe off my hair a bit, but we'll go back over it a bit. I just don't want too much on my face for too long. So let's just get that there. Not in there for. Right. So anyway, yeah, I went to a hairdresser's. Split that, and then shall we cover this because this is a bit people see when if they talk to you in it round and you're turning your head and stuff. So here we go. Cover this bit. Cover that bit. Pull that up. You see, like where my hair is thinner, like all around here. Well, when I'm really bad, all this falls out. And look at how short it is, isn't that? Look, it's just growing back. So yeah. Well, it did look a bit rubbish for ages. You end up trying to do hairstyles to cover it. Anyway, so I went to this hairdresser's, and I'd been going to them for a while, so don't think it was like a new visit and that them buggered it up. But anyway, I've been a customer there for a while, so obviously they knew what colours and stuff to use on my hair because I'd had the same hairstyle for ages as well. So anyway, I was there one day, and it was back in day when you had it really dark underneath and really light on the top, like nearly black underneath and like nearly white blonde on the top. And I think at that point in the part that went between, I had a band of pink, so it was like blonde, pink, black, nearly like a really very dark brown. So that's what I went in to have my roots and whatnot done, and a trim. You know, it was like the 2-month appointment or whatever you call it. So yeah, I went for that, like 8 weeks, whatever it was at that time. So look, I'm just got to make sure I get all these greys around here. Look, all these little short ones. Nothing. What can you see? All of these. So there we go. Make sure we've got it all, and then move on to the next little bit. All right, have I got that? Yep. So I was in there, and she was doing my hair, and it was all looking lovely. And then she washed off the products and whatnot, and then it came to drying, and I thought, oh, excuse me, she'll put a toner on that in a minute, like, because there was like quite a visible, excuse me, excuse me. Oh, that's much better. So there was quite a visible step, as in, you know, a bit like my roots now. So there was like this colour, then all of this blonde here, and then this here. It almost looked like 3 different colours, like in the blonde alone, just on the strands, and it looked like a stripe. It looked really off, and you know, and I said to her, you know, it looks a bit weird that. Oh yeah, it'll calm down. She's, it'll calm down. It'll calm down. You know, and I'm like, okay, because you sort of like trust them, don't you? Anyway, when she'd finished and it was all dry, could still see this step. It was, you know, it clearly it had not calmed down. So I just said to her, like, oh, what about this? And she's like, and she just, because they had a sign up as well on the wall that said, you know, if you weren't happy with them, talk to them, not everybody else. So I talked to them and I said, you know, what are we going to do about this? And I think at the time my hair it was about 40 or 60 quid or something like that. Quite a lot of money at that point. I mean, it's still a lot of money if I had to pay that now, which is why I don't, and I do my hair myself. So, and anyway, I haven't done this bit. Don't forget, don't forget bits. So yeah, this woman, she just said, oh well, we'll have a look at it next time. What? You'll look at it next time? I've just spent hours here. Look at it. Look what you've done. Like, you know, I'm like, I was not rude to them, not in any way, because I'm not like, you know, unless they've really upset me, I'm not going to be rude to her. You know what I mean? Oh, here's a big bit. I'll cut it choking. I'm not going to be rude. Like, there's no need for that. But you know, I was a bit upset, and I'm like, you know, what are we going to do about this? Because I'm not very happy about this situation. It doesn't look very good, and I'm just thinking, as soon as I get out, how am I going to hide this? So that's when she just said, "Oh well, we'll sort it next time." And I was so upset. I went out and I paid them. I paid them. I didn't not pay them, but I kind of expected that because it didn't look right, they might offer me maybe a little bit of a discount or something. But there was nothing. It was just a case of see ya. And I was really upset, so I didn't go back. And I cancelled my upcoming appointment, and then I just didn't go back. And that's when I started to really learn how to do my hair, because I made a few mistakes. Like I said, I used some box things, and because my hair was already lightened, it went like spaghetti. It wasn't all the box's fault, but you know, I didn't expect it anyway. So things went wrong, and I learned, and here we go. Here we are, still learning, and still. I mean, my hair don't fall out now like like it's done before. It does, but it don't fall out for that. But yeah, so look, we're getting there. See, only this top section, a little bit to go. So, like I say, look, the partings aren't exact because I'm only doing it with my finger. I could use the end of the, you know, the brush, but here, look, you can see the roots there. Look, see that? I'm covering. So, go from the back. Make sure we've got it, especially on the crowny kind of top of the head area. I'm really little, so people people tend to look at the top of my head a bit more than you might think, because I'm only 5'2", 5'3", whatever, 5'2.5", and so a lot of people tower over me. So here we go, look, and gonna divide that up. So on the top, I do a bit thinner sections just to make sure that we do cover it all. Look, there we go. Can you see? So go down. Yes. Just cover those roots. Try not to get the rest of the hair, because it's already coloured, and what I'll do is rub it all in a minute, and it will spread around a little bit anyway. So, have you heard my voice has just gone quieter? I just heard my neighbours pull up next door. So, I don't want to hear me talking. My landlady, the one that's currently evicting me. Because I'm a really bad tenant, obviously. Always pay my rent on time. You know, it's not good enough, is it? Look after the house. Decorated it all the way through. I mean, look at this bathroom. I did this. I learned how to decorate behind a towel rail. You know, I've learned how to do a lot of things, and I've done a lot in this house and the garden. But because I thought we were going to be here for a while. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that because I don't want to get sad and upset. I'm colouring my hair, which is a good thing. Look, brightening things up. So, look, we're nearly done. See, look how grey that bit is. So great. So great. Actually, this bit has got a bit more brown in it. Look, you see a bit more mousy brown. That's my natural hair colour. It's a bit dull. Nothing wrong with it. If that's your hair colour and you love it, that is perfectly fine for you. It is my natural hair colour, and it's not fine for me. It's a bit dull, so hence our colour. So let's just do around the hairline though. But make sure we get all them tiny, really little hairs, because a lot of them are grey, and they'll end up shining grey. So I'm going to get all these tiny little babies. Okay, so now I'm going to just go around the hairline and make sure we've got everything. Because there was a couple of bits, wasn't there? So make sure we've got it all. Got enough on. A lot of people make the mistake of not putting enough colour on. Once this starts to dry, it's not really doing anything anymore. You know, so if you put it on and it's dry, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to colour much more. It's not going to develop much more than, you know, I mean, it needs to be moist. Moist. Everybody hates that word, don't they? Moist, 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 moist. Bum, 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 bum. So, here we go. Maybe I should replace with moist. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Do I replace saying with moist? Then I might get out the habit of doing it. So look, I'm a bit of a mess. That's why I put a really old top on that's got a hole in it and stuff, because then I'm not fussed if hair dye gets on it. I've got a bit down here as well. I'm not very good at, I mean, you can do it tidy, but it's going to wash off, so don't worry. Don't get it all over your face. I mean, you get it on your face, you've got to get it off because it's got to stain. But you know, let's get some of this off. So that's my hair dye on. Now it wants to be on for probably about 20 minutes, but I've obviously spent a while applying it, so got to keep a check on it. Make sure that it's not over developed, and it's not going to be not going to damage my hair. Stop saying Just get a bit of this off around here. I'm messy. I'm messy. I'm silly. I'm silly. There we go. Look at my wipe. So, bit cleaner wipe. Let's try. Make sure we're not covered in dye. Get them tickly bits out my face. So there we go. So now, if you've got stuff to do and you know, put a cling film or a bag around your head, let it develop for 20 minutes. So I'm gonna stop the video there, and you'll see in my next video what it looks like. So I don't want to bore you anymore. Here we go. That's me applying the colour. So maybe I should let you see what it looks like. No, I'm going to do it in the next video, I think, because this one's quite long already. So yeah, here we go. Colour is on. And now I need to press the button with gloves on. Just try to make sure I've got no colour on my fingers. Haha. Hi, I'm back. So I just got back from picking Thea up from school. And this is the first chance I've had to come on and do another little video, and I wanted to do it before it went dark to show you my hair colour. So obviously I did go all over my head, scraped it off. So I've had it tied up while I picked her up. So let me just take it out. So there we go. One out. So yeah, I'm just gonna floof it up a bit, tie it up, and then you'll be able to actually see it. Look. So yeah, curly whirly. But yes, so as you can see, we have a good cover of the roots. It is a good hair dye. I've got to say, it does cover really well, and obviously it covers grey really well, and it doesn't tend to leave them looking too shiny, which I've noticed some hair dyes leave it looking really I don't know, the grey hair, it ends up looking like shiny, but it looks wrong shiny, like the silvery grey shiny through almost. So anyway, so there you go, look, there's my hair. And that is just peachy with not grey roots. It's good, isn't it? Hi, Thea.